But young element number 32. Remember, we are going all the way up to 87. Young element, speed and rapidity. One of the things about a young person is that they are fast walking. When you see an older person walking, you see them taking their time. Isn't it true? And the young people will be going, and even they will be skipping, and they'll be going, they'll be jumping along, and they'll be running. True or not true, but the elderly will be walking. Yes. Now, in your fight against the enemy, speed alone will destroy the enemy. In Germany, during the Second World War, Hitler developed a well-known strategy for speed. And that's what they call Blitzkrieg. Krieg in German is war. Krieg, K-R-I-E-G, Krieg. Yes. And Blitz is lightning. Lightning war. That alone was enough to disorganize the enemy. They used it several times and it was successful. Just the speed of arrival, it disorients the enemy. So young people naturally, because they are quick on the uptake of revelation, of ideas, of what it is, they quickly obey. Wow. They quickly flow. Wow. Satan doesn't have time because he has to also organize people. Organize demons which are in different locations, have been assigned to different people. By the time the demons come for you, oppose you, you've implemented it already. You've implemented it already. Demons are, some years ago, I heard Derek Prince say something, and he also said he heard it, he learned it from a Catholic, he gave the name of the Catholic book of exorcism or something. Yes. Do you want to know what it was that he learned? He said that he learned it, and it is true. He said, evil is not something. It is someone. It's a person. Yes. Evil is not something. It's someone. It's a person. Yeah. When you are dealing with demons, what people don't realize is they are beings that actually speak. You know things. They know things. They hear you speaking. Sometimes you shouldn't say certain things. They hear you speaking. Wow. And they know. They say evil is someone. It's a person. Evil is a person. It's not something. I hope I got the quotation right. Yeah. But I was surprised when he said that he learned that from a Catholic book. Yeah. Where they were teaching about how to cast out devils or something. Yeah. And it's true. The more you think of the enemy as a person, not a human being, but like the demon world as a being, the better you will be at fighting devils. They study you. They know you. Now, almost every kind of bad thing is overcome by speed. Yes. Yeah, almost every bad thing is overcome by speed. There are few problems that cannot be solved or that are not helped by speed. There are few things. Few. Just the speed of the implementation and the speed and the rapidity of the obedience to God. Amen. And the speed of listening to the Spirit and the speed of implementing things that are supposed to be there. Only that alone will defeat so many evil spirits who are counting on your slowness, who are counting on the lack of speed. That's what they expect. They are not expecting you to do this now. And in many things that God says do, a day later will be more difficult. A day later will be more difficult. So, in Genesis 27, Genesis 17. Genesis 17. Verse 9. And God said unto Abraham, thou shalt keep my covenants. Amen. Amen. This is my covenant. Verse 10. This is my what? Covenant. Are you listening? Yes. What is my covenant? Every man child among you shall be circumcised. That's a covenant. Are you serious? You shall circumcise the flesh of your foreskin, and it shall be a token of the covenant betwixt me and you. God was talking to Abraham about his penis. Serious. Huh? This is serious. He was telling him how his penis, he wants his penis to look. It's serious. Serious. He that is 8 days old shall be circumcised. That is a sign. There are many communities all over the world that do not. I don't know, do you circumcise in Belize? No circumcise. Pardon? It's a choice. It's not that practice. It's not common. I mean, you think about it. Supposing I come and I say, from today, every member of this church is going to be circumcised. Verse 14. And the uncircumcised man child, whose flesh of his foreskin is not circumcised, if you are not circumcised, that soul shall be cut off from his people. He has broken my covenant. You can't be a member. Supposing I came with such an announcement, you can't be no member of no church unless you do your circumcision, and we are going to inspect at the door. Now, verse 22, and he left off talking with him, and God went up from Abraham. Now, Abraham took Ishmael, his son, and all that were born in his house, and all that were brought with his money, every male among the men of Abraham's house, and circumcised the flesh of their foreskin in the self same day. On the same day that God told him. On the same day. And Abraham was 99 years old when he was circumcised. A 99-year-old man. This is too much. Sit down, please. Speed. If he hadn't, by the next day there would have been a meeting. Now, this circumcision idea, you see, if it was a stone age, I don't know if Abraham was alive in the stone age, but we moved from the stone age, we used to bronze. So when it was stone age, we used stone to cut. So you pull the foreskin and you use a stone, and then you hit it to cut it off like this. Do you get it? By the next day, people would have come up with different reports. Some would have said, I know somebody who did this, and the thing got swollen, and then he got a fever, and he died. 1 week later, 2 weeks, he was dead. People would have come to, I know somebody who did it, and it cut the penis itself. It was a mistake. People would have come up to say that if my husband does this, I cannot have sex for a long time because it's going to be so painful. It's going to be a song. That's what I'm saying, that God has clearly many good things for us. Many of them are overcome by speed. I want to say again, I don't know of almost everything has something that is destroyed by the speed. The speed destroys the enemy. Yeah, remember that. Because most people are phlegmatic. So you are naturally slow. How many know somebody who is naturally slow? Most satanic agendas are overcome by speed. Yeah. When God told you, get rid of this person from your life, because you delayed, look at what has happened. Look at how things have become. It is more difficult to disconnect now. It's complicated. So God is telling you today that a young person, you see them walking like this. When the Y element is going to be walking like this. Slow. The speed is gone. And it means that Satan is going to have a lot of chances. Now, one day I was in a place in East Africa with a lot of antelopes. You know, suddenly I stood up in the car and I saw the antelopes, the wildebeest, plenty. And I said, my God, victory over the lions. I thought the lions were the king of the jungle, and I would see lions, and the lions were nowhere to be found. They were resting, and the wildebeest were plenty, millions. They give birth to about 2 million every year, something like that. Yeah. And I saw that, you know, and so I was wondering that why don't the lions eat all of them? You see them. Then the man who was with us, he told us they don't allow themselves to be eaten either. They run, they swerve, they move, they jump, they go, they fight. Yes. They don't just sit slowly. The lion, you want to eat me, right? Okay, no problem. I mean, it's my fate. No, they run. When you see the antelopes, especially the impalas, they have a way of jumping. They jump forward and they go high. And then they say that when they've escaped a lion or they are celebrating, they just jump and skip up. And I was looking at the small mouth of the antelope. They don't even have teeth. And I was thinking that it does not stand to fight a lion. It uses its speed. It uses what? Speed. How many realize that the devil got you when you went fast enough? Raise your hand if you have ever been caught by the enemy because you were slow. And so you're going to face the lion with your small mouth, with the teeth are very small. Have you seen a lion's tooth that is long like this? When it goes, it's like a long nail that goes into and pulls out. You are going to face that. Your only hope is speed. I said your only hope is speed. A young element, natural speed makes you escape so many things. Oh yes. Makes you escape so many things. You know, I remember a brother was telling me just last week. He said that I came to a camp meeting. All right. And when I came to the camp meeting, he was a pastor. And but he was also a pharmacist. But he didn't want to do the pharmacy. He had been doing it before, but he didn't want to do it. So he said, I spoke very strongly to him, but I don't even remember. Because what are you doing? He said he's doing Uber driving. I said, what is wrong with you? Do your pharmacy now. Go back. I told him, go back and do it as a pharmacist. Work like that and do the pastoral work. Don't do what you are doing. It's like I'm doing this Uber and I don't want to do whatever and so on. And I said, no. So he said that it occurred to him that I should listen to what I'm saying. And Dubai said, because you see, the problem is that he had to go and do some exams. I think he had not done it for some time. Then he said, no, I'll just sit down and do it. So he sat down and just studied whatever, and then passed the exam, and then he started working. Beautiful. Now, when he started working, within a few weeks, I'm telling you that Satan will be defeated by speed alone, without prayer, without even prayer. Yeah. Do you think impalas pray when they are escaping from lions? I'm not saying you shouldn't pray. I'm saying that speed alone on its own is a very wild thing. I don't know whether you are listening to my story. So he said he decided, okay, I'll do this. So he started to work as a pharmacist now. He left the Uber. Within a few weeks. Are you listening? Yes. COVID came. Yes. Now listen. When COVID came, nobody was moving. So no cars, no Ubers were moving anywhere. No job for the next 2 years or so. Then pharmacists were some of the main people that were doing business, that were getting money, and it was one of the few people that were allowed to move even when no cars were moving. And the farmer said that there was a high demand for the farmer, so he was earning more money. So he escaped. It's a very wild thing. He escaped, an extreme wickedness of poverty that was going to come only by the speed of implementation and obeying the word of God and the direction. Speed alone, I'm telling you. Because he was not praying about a famine or a serious financial crisis or something that was coming. No. In America during COVID, they gave people money because everybody was going to deep serious problem, except those who the COVID helped their jobs. Like pharmacy. Because all the pharmacists were the ones giving us medicines every day. Everybody was sick in their house.
Prescription 10,000 a day.
Yes. Huh?
One person can pay 10,000 a day.
One person can buy 10,000.
I mean, the work, the police.
The prescription in the pharmacy.
When you go, you stand on your feet, but police, you're calling 10,000.
10,000. 10,000 prescriptions a day.
Wow.
Yes. Amazing.
It's amazing.
Abraham just took his penis out and just cut the thing. I don't want any meetings about this thing. I don't want this to be the subject of any discussion or any meeting about anything. Just it's done today and it's finished. Why is it that we delay when God gives us instructions and wisdom and he gives us something to crush Satan? But you see us playing around, playing around, playing around, playing around, playing around. One day a rich man died. And when the rich man died, the son of the rich man was wondering, did my father write a will? So he went to see the lawyer of the rich man, who was his father. He said, is my father's will with you? He said, your father said, I'll write a will, I'll write a will, I'll write a will, I'll write a will, I'll write a will. But he didn't write it. He didn't write it. Yes. At least I don't have any will. Yeah. Why are we so long in obeying? He says, I write unto you, young men, because you have overcome. You see, by your natural speed and agility and rapidity, it overcomes evil. Yes, overcome the wicked one by just speed. I don't know whether you are listening. Flow Church, I hope you are understanding the message. Very simple. Yes. Why elements? Why elements? Oh yes. Oh, I'll do what is right. Papa, don't worry. We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it. But I don't do. We're working on it. Hey. See you tomorrow. But tomorrow never comes. Should have done it before. Should have just moved on it. But you were waiting. I'll be nice later. So I'll be nice later. I'll be nice later. And then it's all gone. Billy Graham said something. He said, the most surprise, he was asked before he died, what is your greatest surprise of life? He says, it's the brevity of life is the greatest surprise to me about this life. Brevity means shortness. That's why I'm here. I want to be here. I don't know how long. I prefer to be here. I prefer to do whatever I have to do.
Thank you.
Hey.
Thanks for reaching.
You may be seated. What do you think?
We love it.